Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. We're glad that you're here. I am Steve,
And I'm Scott.
and together we are Backyard Musings, the Science and Technology channel.
Yeah, we're talking about a tech item today, which I'm not into this kind of stuff, but Steve is all over this stuff. Tech is his middle name, and this is kind of a cool little thing. It's a ring, and a ring you'd wear on your finger, I guess, right? Wear it on your finger, and detects a bunch of stuff, which is vital to living. So let's talk about it.
A new smart ring, which you see on the screen, could reveal far more than how well someone slept or how fast their heart is beating. Engineers at the University of California, San Diego, whoop, whoop, have developed an experimental smart ring that continuously analyzes sweat from the finger to monitor several molecules associated with metabolism, nutrition, exercise, and alcohol consumption. That you could probably throw caffeine in there too. The prototype can measure up to 4 biomarkers at once with interchangeable sensors designed to detect glucose, ketones, vitamin C, uric acid, lactate, and alcohol. Would you like to know more?
So alcohol consumption. So I wonder if it'll like go off when it says, "Hey, man, you're approaching your limit to not be able to legally drive."
Maybe, yeah.
Kind of cool. All right, the technology marks a shift from the physical measurements collected by most consumer wearables. Existing smart rings typically rely on signals such as heart rate, movement, and skin temperature, while the new device is designed to capture changing chemical information from inside the body.
Quote, commercial rings only provide biophysical information, but they lack molecular information about biochemical markers that offers deeper insights about an individual's health status, said study first author Tomagna Saha, a postdoctoral researcher in Joseph Wang's laboratory. We advance the slide here. There we go. Give
All
you some
right.
perspective.
Yeah. It's kind of big for a ring, but kind of thick, but
Bling. Could be bling.
it's all good. Yeah.
We're talking about it. Yeah.
Okay, the researchers described the system in Nature Communications, published July 23rd of this year, as the first fully integrated smart ring intended for routine biochemical monitoring. Wang is a professor in the ISO Yufeng Li Family Department of Chemical and Nanoengineering at the UC San Diego Jacobs School of Engineering.
One of the device's most important features is that wearers do not need to exercise or deliberately work up a sweat. Fingers continually release small amounts of moisture even when a person is resting. The ring captures that fluid through osmosis using a technique pioneered by Saha.
A soft material called an osmotic hydrogel creates a pressure difference that gently pulls sweat through the skin and into a narrow fluid channel. This process is painless and resembles the natural movement of water from soil towards the leaves of a plant. And so
inside the ring, you can probably see some of the stuff in that now. An electrochemical sensor array measures molecules in the collected sweat. The electronic signals are then converted into estimated concentrations using calibration factors developed for each wearer. This personalized calibration is important because sweat composition and the relationship between sweat and blood measurements can vary from one person to another.
The ability to follow several molecules together may reveal patterns that a single reading would miss. Glucose and ketones, for example, provide different but connected information about how the body is obtaining and using energy. Continuous monitoring could show those levels change after meals, during fasting, throughout exercise, or in response to medication.
In tests involving healthy volunteers and people with type 1 diabetes, glucose measurements from the ring closely followed readings from commercial continuous glucose monitors. It's CGMs. Its ketone results also closely match measurements from commercial blood ketone meters.
The ring contains the entire sensing system rather than relying on a separate patch or external reader. I was just thinking about that. So let me go on. One section houses the sweat collection system, fluid channel, and sensors, while another contains the battery and circuit board. Results are transmitted wirelessly to a smartphone app, allowing biomarker changes to be viewed over time. So that answered my question.
A flexible, rechargeable zinc silver oxide battery can power the prototype for up to 12 hours between charges. So you have to charge it overnight. The circuit board is smaller than a US quarter, and the outer shell is made from a 3D printed polymer. Quote, such integration onto the small footprint of the ring form factor is amazing, Wang said. There you have it.
Yeah, pretty handy little gadget there. So
It's pretty cool that they can program it. They can hook whatever wirelessly or do an algorithm, and do that. I was following a YouTube channel about this young man, Hong Kong, who created a lightsaber that comes out and retracts. And a lot of trial and error. And one of the things was he would program the circuit board in the hilt to only let out so much power to certain elements, and it's on the hilt of this lightsaber, and he's programming. You can see the algorithm on his computer. I'm like, wow, that's fascinating.
Yeah, it's, I don't know, way above my head. So but these kind of little gadgets, I mean, people buy into them, and maybe eventually it'll be something you can get a prescription for if they're costly. So yeah, pretty cool.
Yep. All right, folks, thanks for joining us. We'll catch you in the afternoon.
Take care. We'll see you later on today. Have a good day.